Hey you guys, it's Kristina and I am so happy to be here with you today because I'm going to be sharing with you my very first makeup review video and natural look tutorial.
I got this feeling rising to the ceiling, singing, ooh, darling, you got me feeling alright.
So I'm going to preface this video by saying that I am not a makeup or beauty expert. Many of you guys know me as a health expert in the fruits and vegetable world, in the health and wellness world. And because I've been a YouTuber for so long, I have had so many requests to do a makeup video, a skincare video, and share what I know about non-toxic and vegan products. And so this is me branching out into that world, and I'm excited to share what I know with you today. There are so many different types of products out there that are not good for you. They're not good for your skin, they're not good for the animals or the environment, and for that reason, I am so happy to be collaborating with 100% Pure in this video because their products are good for your skin, they are healthy, they're made from fruit, they're cruelty-free, they're vegan, and so much more. I know I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. A part of having good skincare involves getting a good amount of sleep each night, eating nourishing foods, taking care of your skin, and so much more. Beauty doesn't come from the products you put on your face, it comes from how well you take care of yourself and how you really let that light inside of you just glow out of you. I'm gonna show you a natural look today that I would do for any basic YouTube video that I'm making for you guys, any of my recipe videos or basic simple shoots that I do. And as you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup right now. I actually just woke up about an hour ago, so my face is probably still a little bit puffy, and that's okay. And I do want to say that even when I do put on my own makeup, makeup for a YouTube video, which I'm going to show you right now, a natural look, I barely use that much at all. I don't even own my own foundation or primer. I don't even own those items. If you guys want more information about the products that I'm using, you can definitely check them out in the description below. Are you guys ready? Let's get started. Before I do anything on my skin, I typically put on some rose oil or coconut oil. It doesn't really matter what kind you decide to put on your face. I typically just put on just a little bit, and I like rose oil because it doesn't make your skin oily. It absorbs really well. As you can see, I've just given myself a little bit of a moisturizer with this rose oil, and now we are ready for the next step. Next up, I'm going to apply a very simple luminescent powder to my face, and then also just a base coat of very simple eyeshadow on top of my eyes. And I'm going to be using the Punk Princess palette right here, and I like this because it just has very simple colors, very neutral tones here that I'm going to be using. And for the luminescent powder, the luminescent powder is called Acoustic right there, and so I'm going to be just doing a very simple base coat of that first. Nothing really crazy special, we're just adding in a little bit of extra sparkle and shine on top. Luminescent powder if you need it. After I do this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply right here the Private Show, which is just a very, very simple base coat, base color to put over my eyes. No, this is not the full eyeshadow, this is just giving myself a little bit of base. That way I can do other things later on. My favorite part of any makeup day is always the eyeliner. And my favorite one from 100% Pure is their 100% Pure Creamy Long Lash Liner. And I love this because it smooths onto your eyelids like butter. I pretty much use this one every day. Just to show you, I also have the Fig eyeshadow from 100% Pure. You can see this is kind of old. It's like already falling apart, but I still love it and use it. I have the Pewter from 100% Pure. It's kind of upside down, not a problem. And my favorite is actually the St. Tropez. You can see that I've used it so much that it's been left on, not a problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little combination of these things. The first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in from the Punk Princess, the Unplugged, which is the sparkly black one, and I'm gonna add just a little bit of that on top of my eyeshadow. Once I get that done, I'm just gonna do a little bit of blending right here. And if you want, you can blend using the other colors of the palette as well. I'm just using more of a neutral tone to kind of go in there and get this blending happening right now. Alright, so once I get that done, I'm gonna add in a little bit of my favorite Saint Tropez, just to add a little bit of sparkle and shine and to help it also blend a little bit more. So you can kind of see that this is adding in just a little bit of color right there on top. I should probably get my eyebrows done sometime soon. Probably. Next up, I absolutely love the Fruit Pigmented eyeshadow called Caribbean. And I love this one because it is basically like a luminescent eyeshadow cream. And it's pretty cool. You can use your fingers for this. I tend to use my fingers. I don't know if that's a no-no or not in the makeup world, but you can see that when you apply it, it really just adds a nice shimmer to the top of your eye. And I really love that. I think it's pretty cool. So I hope you guys can see now that my terrible eyeliner job that I did earlier has been slightly covered up by this. And sometimes I'll go back over it again, and I will use the 100% Pure Creamy Long Lasting Liner in silver, the silver color. This one is actually called the Gleaming Pewter. I love this. And this could be a good New Year's look for those of you who want something a little bit more sparkly shine. I'll just add like a little bit of that right there. And definitely some in the inner of my eyeliner right here. So if you feel like it, you can add in a little bit of touch-up after that. It's pretty neat. You can smudge it a bit more, but it's basically the simple eye look that I'm going for right now. Alright, so if you are like me, then you have crazy out of control eyebrows all the time because I'm half Lebanese and half Ecuadorian, and it seems to be just an issue in my world. So I'm gonna use a little bit of brow builder, and I'm a big fan of the 100% pure green tea fiber brow builder, which is basically just an eyebrow brush. And not only does it help my eyebrows to have a much more defined color and like a defined look, but it helps all of my hairs to kind of stay in place, which is much appreciated because if I didn't have this, they would be everywhere all the time. I just realized that I do have some heavy bags under my eyes. I didn't sleep too well last night. Normally I wouldn't put anything under there. I probably should get myself some concealer. If you guys have any natural recommendations for that, you can leave that in the comments below. But for right now, we'll just let the skin be for right now. By the way, I should probably do a future video on nail polish, non-toxic vegan nail polish. Most nail polish is not vegan, and it is made with super toxic, alcoholic, chemical things that you cannot pronounce. And so 100% Pure also has some great nail polishes for those of you who are looking for an ethical resource for nail polish, and that is also not going to destroy your nails. So next up, let's do blush. I am very atypical in the sense that I don't really have a lot of powdered blushes, but I'm pretty obsessed with 100% Pure's lip and cheek tint. And I love this because if you are ever on the go and if you need like a really quick rosy cheek or a really quick color for your lips, these are so much fun to bring with you. And I'll show you. I usually use this for my blush, and this is a funny story. Sometimes I'll just do like warrior lines on my face, just kind of like this. And I'm doing this for fun, but I will show you the purpose of me doing this. And I'll blend it in later, like when I'm in my car on the go. Like I'll just and get in the car and go. And it's happened quite often that I'll forget to blend it in, and I'll just show up wherever I'm going, and I'll just have these here. If you've ever experienced this with me before, then you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I love this because you can really easily just blend this right below your cheekbone just like this. And it's super simple and super fun. And I don't know, it gives you fun rosy cheeks, and couldn't be more simple to add in. And whether you're going for more of like a red look or a natural look, I feel like both of them get the job done for both. So once you put that on, after that, if you feel like getting out your punk princess again and using the pink blush that's in the middle right there, which is it's actually called blush, you can take that and you can just kind of apply that on top if you like. Adds a little bit of extra color. Let's go ahead and move on to lips. And for the lips, I love their creamy, long-lasting liner. And I love that it says fruit pigment in there. This is the Shirley Temple. Something else that's kind of cool that I just noticed in showing you this is that it says on here, natural, vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, and non-toxic. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. All right, for the lips, we can just add in a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so we have the lip liner applied. It is time now for lipstick, and before I do that, I just want to show you that I have 3 different kinds of lipstick from 100% Pure. The first one that I have is their super basic, it's their most common lipstick. It's their cacao butter matte lipstick, and it looks like this. I love this. And this flavor is actually the Sonora. I said flavor, but I should have said color. But I mean, they taste like fruit, so it could be a flavor. The next one is actually my favorite. These are their fruit pigmented anti-aging pomegranate oil lipsticks. They come in every color you can imagine. I've beat this one up a little bit, but it's still beautiful. And also, they also have their fruit pigmented lip glaze, which is a little bit shinier than a lipstick, I think. And I also love this because it's a little bit more travel friendly. You can see I've kind of beat this one up as well. And this one is the Coraline. I believe that's called Coraline. I do love that color. The color that I will be applying today is actually my favorite color. This is called Nopal, and it is a beautiful bright red. I love this color. So we will just apply some of this. And last but not least, I really like lip glosses, and 100% Pure has a lip caramel that I'm going to be using that I am also obsessed with, and this is the red color. This one is actually the ruby red. No, I'm sorry, it's the red velvet, the rouge. It is the rouge red velvet. And I also want to say that I realize that when I say natural, most people think nude lips, but for me it's natural because I don't really feel like I have too much on, but I do like the bold red color. So for me, this is a natural look, even though it's bright red lipstick, because I don't know, this would be something that I would do a YouTube video with or would go out to a party with. This is how I do my own makeup. I didn't use foundation or primer, concealer, any other type of things that really cover up my face too much. If you do want to achieve more of a natural look, you know, 100% Pure also has some really natural tones that you can use. I love this one. This one's called Mirage, and I love this one as well. But because I found red lipstick, we went with the red lipstick. I think it's pretty bold and natural. Natural in the sense that this is natural, vegan, cruelty-free, fruit-pigmented makeup, and I love it.
I got this feeling rising to the ceiling, singing, ooh, darling, you got me feeling alright. Let me show you.
And you guys, I really hope that you like this video enough for me to do another one. Should I do another one? Let me know. Hit the subscribe button for more videos. There is a ton more coming for you guys. I love you all, and I'm sending you my hugs and my love. Bye.
Things have changed, the days are different than before. There are times when I have to catch my did.